So as you can see, I have 12 likes in the last video, and I have to get a PlayStation 4 now. And I have it actually, it's over here. Just 1 second. Here it is, guys. The PlayStation 4. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Masters. Yeah, I didn't get the PS4, but that's because I'm getting the new phone tomorrow, Galaxy S8. How's your day going, dude?
Mine's good. How's yours?
It's going normal, I guess. It's good, Kay. Actually, a lot of stuff has happened when we miss a show, and like so much stuff. I like don't believe it. There's 2 new trailers came out. A lot of updates for video games and Walking Dead hype. The finale this week. How hyped are you for this weekend?
Very.
Yeah. Last episode we didn't do a review because that episode kind of sucked. Like the last 5 minutes was the best for it, and that's
Even
it.
that wasn't good.
Yeah, like Eugene and Sasha, whatever. It turns out she's alive. But we won't be doing a big review about it. We'll talk about it a little bit at the end. But we're just gonna jump into the big stuff. One of our favorite video games, Minecraft. Huge updates came out. You heard about it?
Not really, to be honest.
Well, the update came out for Xbox like yesterday. For PlayStation, it'll come out like in a couple days. But one of the main things, 16-player Hunger Games, and then with the Electro, the thing that makes you fly, there's a course, like a Mario Kart course. Like you can fly in the air, and I guess you have to have the fastest time to win. But like, I like this Electra feel, but there was also a rumor for Sky Wars, which if you don't know, it's like little islands in the air, and in the middle you have like this big chest full of everything. Your goal is to kill everybody and be the last man standing. I made this map on PS3, like this, he played on it. It's pretty cool. It's a very fun game, but like, I really want to see this because the one picture I saw is like way more details, like bigger trees, bigger islands. I just hope they don't like put bows in it because that's pretty much like the easiest way to kill somebody.
Yeah.
I would be excited for that. That's gonna be cool. Everything that happened this weekend was pretty much the Call of Duty. Call of Duty kind of got leaked like always because they really their trailer comes out I think the end of this month, April, around E3. So this new Call of Duty, everybody wants it pretty much to be on the ground, and I guess one of the creators leaked that is going to be a World War II surrounding. I think one of you guys left a comment about that, which that's very exciting, to be honest, because I think they got inspired by Battlefield 1, and like it's like, damn, this is a real good success. Like we gotta do that because Call of Duty is Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Right? That's like the best shooting game in the world.
The World War II type stuff where there's things going on everywhere is just so much better than anything else. Like flying around space. It's like we're playing Call of Duty, not Halo. Yeah. But it's just really cool how you have like the tanks and the big mounds of dirt and the bunkers and just everything going on. It's like you're in a real war, where it's not like you're in a real war otherwise. Yeah. And I mean, they could even take it, even if they don't do World War II, just having the boots on the ground, and you could recreate basically World War II with a different storyline or something like that. Just have the same type of situation going on. They
need like a Black Ops or Modern Warfare storyline. Because when you talk about Modern Warfare, you think of Ghost, Soap, Captain Price, all those guys. And like, because their storyline was so impacting for the Call of Duty fans. Like, I'm right now these days, like, you don't go play the campaign first. You go to multiplayer. Like back then, you play the campaign first because that's what everybody really cared about.
Your goal was to beat the campaign.
Yeah.
If you would miss school the next morning, your goal was to have the campaign completed by the time you went to school. Yeah. Or be first prestige by the time you went back to school if you jumped into multiplayer. Yeah,
and that's what Call of Duty needs again. They need a great and strong storyline. I know they've been trying these days having like big actors like in Advanced Warfare with Kevin Spacey, but it just didn't.
Sean Lynch.
Yeah, and just didn't work well because I feel because of the jetpacks. That's pretty much it. Like Black Ops 2 for me was the best Call of Duty in my opinion. It's just the feel, right?
Yeah, it's just really.
It just feels good. Yeah. And the guns are just perfect. Also, another thing, I want normalized guns.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. The only thing about starting World War II is, I mean, I know they're going back and they have, basically every war game, but honestly, what they should really do is almost just start from the beginning, honestly. Start Revolutionary War, even.
But
Have a little mission or something. But even if not that,
it's just there's
instead
no
of
guns.
starting World War II, start World War One.
Yeah.
Because now at this point, you have one game that you can make, which actually happened.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go World War One, then you have 2 games, and you could even put yourself in some of the situations that led to these wars too. Would be really cool. Like, even if it's just a little video of, you know, somebody getting, like, I can't remember who or what it was, but how somebody got shot, and that's what started World War One. Show that you're, like, in the crowd.
The Russian guy. Yeah, I remember.
Ferdinand, I think his name was, or something like that.
But the thing is, like, World War II lasted for many years. So, going back to World War One, doesn't
even
make
take
sense.
it slow too, and start maybe have a campaign where you're in Germany, and then have a whole nother game, World War II Part 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
Where you're doing the Japanese, or just and something like that. Just take your time. You don't have to complete everything right away.
If anything, like they should also do Vietnam Cold, because they already covered this in other ones, but like. Yeah, it's the setting, but
and it was fiction. Can make it better now too, with the the way how it sounds like they're basically keeping it the exact same way.
Oh, it's actual history.
That's what I heard. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Actual history events, which is kind of
that's a new turn because they really just do fiction stories
with the same concept.
They have the setting right, but it's just fiction stories.
I know that there's at least supposed to be Nazis in it. I mean, whether their leader is Hitler or not, who knows? But they could definitely take their time.
Wouldn't it be cool, like if they had like a fiction storyline where you actually go in and try to kill Hitler in a bunker? Like that would be like the ending, and then maybe the second video game they have, that's like another fiction, whereas like someone else rises to the top and is World War III, something like that. You gotta think about that.
They could do so much with it if they take their time and don't rush through. Everything at once. Yeah, they have to do it. They have to do this right because they're starting to lose fans. They had to know.
Yeah, they have to.
They had to know that this is what had to be done.
Yeah, this is the last straw. They have to get this story right and win us back.
Infinite Warfare is just so terrible.
Yeah,
that
and they have to stop milking the zombies because the zombies like mode is just way outplayed, and you could tell that.
So great and vibrant
this new Spaceland you saw. I forgot the name of this, but it's so cartoony now. Like it's not good. Black Ops 2 zombies. That's a whole different story. Like there you like actually have stuff to do. It's dark and eerie.
You got a little fake with. I mean, obviously zombies are fake, but like in Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2, you know, you kind of become like a ghost, or I forget exactly what they call it. Yeah. And then, you know, you got, like, the giant robot in Origins. But even then, like, it's still just so much better. Yeah. It's not I don't care about that. I just care about the feel. Like, when I played Origins for the first time, I got scared of the huge, like, Panzer robot with the big helmet. Like, that thing coming after you, like, your screen starts shaking, it starts making a big-ass noise. And then, like, when he's actually looking at you, you can't really run away because he throws a claw at you and gets your back. So, like, that was scary for me. Like, I want that feel again for whatever they make. Yeah. It doesn't have to be zombies. It can be something else. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, I'd be, like, how they're remastering everything. I'd be perfectly fine with just full-out remastering some of these old games.
Yes,
and just,
definitely.
I mean, you could do so much with it that you don't need a new campaign. Like, the only problem, I mean, some people won't want to go back to it, you know, especially if they didn't like it in the first place. But, I mean, all those games are just so beloved that if they just instead of trying to make 2 storylines like Infinite Warfare, adding on Modern Warfare, and making it $20 more to buy, if you focus more time on improving the old games, it just makes it that much better. Yeah, because they're already there. Like, they're already perfect. All you have to do is improve the graphics. And they have so much love towards it. Put more content in it. So it's like it's like the Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, whatever, but with all the DLC, like the complete version. Even if you change like the prestiging and stuff like that, like just don't change the actual gameplay. Yeah. Except for, you know, maybe add a couple more realistic guns or whatever. Yeah. But that's really it. Yeah. So that's our Call of Duty rant right there. Like, I love that game. I just want that game to succeed. That's pretty much I just don't want to waste money for what would this be? A third time now on a Call of Duty game, which of course when I finally tell myself, that's it. I didn't even open Infinite Warfare. It's still enclosed in my room. And maybe if I'll play this game if a friend buys it. I'll play it a lot with him, and then if it's actually as good as they say it is or seems, then I'll actually buy it. If I'm gonna get into it, like Black Ops 2, like me and him, we started playing Black Ops 2 again. Yeah. That's like
the game is the shit. That's
what we've been playing now because we want to play Call of Duty, and that was really the last good one. I mean, I kind of enjoyed Advanced Warfare, even though there's the jetpacks and stuff. That was probably the last good one.
Yeah. So enough with the Call of Duty stuff. But if you guys want to tell us what your favorite video game is, go ahead. Tell us what your favorite Call of Duty is.
Or what you guys want to see happen too.
Another great big thing that happened was some of the trailers that came out. There was Justice League, and then there was Spider-Man. Both trailers, they're pretty action-packed when I saw them. And both of them I didn't really like that much. I saw Justice League. Did you see it or not?
No, I didn't see. I never got into Justice League, but Spider-Man, I watched 1 through 3 when I was a kid, and after that I stopped.
Yeah.
But that was really the only thing that I watched, like superhero type thing that I watched as a kid.
I don't care what people say, but the original 3 Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire are the best movies. I know the third one people have complaints about it because he turns goth or whatever. Yeah, it is weird, but still, you can't complain of like how the fights were. Yeah. But the second Spider-Man, that was the best one because they're on the subway fighting like the four-arms guy. That was pretty cool. Yeah. But this new one, it has Iron Man. It seems to be action-packed, and it seems to be funny because this kid's still in high school or whatever. Yeah. And they're finally not going over the origin story again, which is good. But the problem with this second trailer is that I feel like I watched the whole movie right there. Like, they spoiled way too much.
Yeah, you could basically predict the whole movie.
Like, in the first trailer, you have him, like, with his arms trying to tie the ferry together. But in the second one, you see Iron Man coming and helping him. And I was like, this is so unnecessary. Yeah, it's cool, but you should just save that to the movie. Like, why do you have to spoil that? And I guess, like, this movie's going to be like a father-son relationship with Iron Man and the Spider-Man.
And, I mean, as you could see in the trailer, Iron Man took away his suit. Yeah. And probably what the storyline is going to be, which is pretty predictable, he works to get his suit back. Yeah. He either gets his suit back or he makes his own suit and... Highly doubt he would fight Iron Man, but...
Nah, he's gonna fight the other bad guy, Vulture. So, I mean, like, the only way I feel like they make this movie interesting is if they had a twist. Because I saw some people, like, in the comments and stuff, like, who's the villain again? What's going on? Because it was also kind of messy. Like, yeah, it's like, oh, the whole point of this movie is for this kid to learn how to be an Avenger, kind of. So, I know, like, at the end of the movie, it's gonna be, I was wrong about you. You're an Avenger. And he fights in the new movie next year.
So, he might even save Iron Man's life, possibly.
That'd be pretty crazy.
That might be how he gets his suit back. I mean,
the only reason I want to watch this is for Iron Man. Like, Tony Stark is like the coolest guy ever. Like, that's what everybody wants to be. Playboy, billionaire, philanthropist. That's what they call him. That's what it is. Another one was Justice League. I didn't like the only thing I might complain was Cyborg. So like, there's this guy. He's like half robot and half human, right? And he just looks so bad with the CGI. Like, he just looks garbage for me. Like, this guy's supposed to be big, but in the trailer, like, he's so skinny. Like, his legs, his like thigh, it's so bad. I honestly hate it. Like, they should have just put the Cyborg from the video game Injustice, and that would have been perfect for me. So that's pretty much it with Justice League. I mean, there's not that much you can do about it because DC's always messing up their movies. So let's finally get to our favorite show, The Walking Dead. What do you expect this weekend, dude?
I don't know what to expect.
I really want to see something crazy happen.
I really think there will be something crazy.
You now have Dwight on their side, and now you have Sasha and Eugene on Negan's side. So like, everybody has. What do you mean?
I mean, it's just so hard to tell. Like, I highly doubt Sasha would just change sides just like that.
Yeah, but the thing is,
like, Eugene, he's mentally weak, physically weak. He's scared. So he'll do whatever he feels safest with, basically, which he's done in the show. But Sasha, I think somehow she's really gonna help them.
She's not gonna trick them somehow. I don't know.
She probably won't trick them, but she'll do something that will work. I just not sure what.
Yeah.
But I mean, definitely, last episode was great.
It was good. Yeah, it was a great build-up episode.
Yeah.
Like good episode to get you hyped.
With active build-up too, instead of just conversations and little stupid things. And I feel like this episode will start out kind of boring, but then really ramp it up.
Yeah.
Towards the end.
I just hope it's not like last season finale where they were just driving around and then the last 10 minutes is like the best part because Negan's talking.
I mean, what I wouldn't mind honestly would just be how Rick was pointing the gun at Dwight and it just picks up right from there. Mm-hmm. We said that Dwight was going to switch sides and
there he
that
is.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
They might also start out with possibly, which I'd be kind of curious about, is the conversation between Rosita and Dwight. And I mean, I'd have to assume Dwight probably volunteered to go into that cage to sit there.
Oh yeah.
He obviously probably knew what was going to happen, and if he was going to switch, and I don't know what he's going to do. When Rick pointed out the gun at him, I honestly thought he was going to go back to those 3 questions from season 4.
Oh yeah, this is kind of pointless.
To see who gets that group. That would be something cool though.
Yeah, good throwback, but it's like
something funny.
I wonder what he's gonna what he can supply for the group, like what kind of secrets he's gonna give in, like weaknesses of Negan now.
I think it'll probably, which I think would be more beneficial, would be if Dwight goes back to
because in the
trailer, the sanctuary, that would make a lot more sense than him just totally switching sides.
That will happen. Because in the trailer there was this little image I saw on Twitter that the White's like right behind Negan. Mm-hmm. So I'm basically thinking that he's gonna probably betray Negan somehow or something.
That would work. That would probably be their best bet if something like that would happen. And
then another thing that they were talking about, Negan knows. I don't know how he knows, but knows that Rick is up to something. So there's a whistleblower somehow. It's definitely not Eugene because he left before.
I don't think there needs to be a whistleblower
but
for him to find that out.
Oh,
I just think he just is kind of getting that vibe. Because, honestly, one, probably when they've gone for the collections, they haven't been around very often.
That is true, yeah.
I'm assuming they're still probably giving up some guns to them because obviously they probably found guns when they were scavenging, so they would know that they have some sort of gun, so they find it odd if they don't give up a single gun.
Yeah.
But, I mean, maybe just with them being more active and out, and he might have found that the dynamite was gone.
Yeah, I was about to say that he might have noticed about that. That's true.
And just kind of almost how quiet everything has been between Alexandria and that group.
Yeah, because Negan, like, these are villains, but they're not stupid. Like, they're smart. So he would definitely notice if something's wrong. He's not a dumb guy. And another cool thing, this girl right here, she's finally out of the cage. Like, she's actually walking out. I really want to see her eat a person or something. Eat a zombie or something. Like, get this tiger to do something. Like, why do you have her in the show if she's not doing anything?
Yeah, that would...
And then Carol's finally fighting. I think the sneak peek was just Ezekiel Morgan talking about the armor of Benjamin.
Now, I actually did not watch
the sneak peek.
Any sneak peeks. I didn't even watch the end of the episode next week on The Walking Dead. I wanted it to be a total surprise.
All right, yeah.
To me. Just...
Yeah.
I don't know.
You can only... Yeah, so, I mean, we'll definitely be back for, like, a review or just talk about the finale and what we think of the season 7. Like, we'll review the whole season 7 and how good it was compared to other ones.
Hopefully they don't give too much away, though.
In what?
And just after next episode, like, I remember the photo of, in season 4, before, like, the beginning of it was Herschel's head cut off.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No. They spoiled that?
Yes, that was spoiled.
Crazy. No way. No.
It was spoiled the episode before of his zombie head, like...
Yeah, I mean...
That got leaked before it was actually seen.
I just hope like they start fighting a little bit at least in this episode and not leave it as a cliffhanger. But season 8 definitely gonna be a great season. But
hopefully they make it last the whole season. Hopefully it's not first half of the season's war, second half of the season's rebuilding or regrouping.
Yeah, I mean they're very creative.
It's supposed to last a very long time, the war.
Mm-hmm. And then finally when it ends, it'll probably be like an aftermath of the thing. So that is our
I spy with my little lights. I spy with my little light. She said she 21, I might have to ID that. All my bitches come in pairs like balls in my nutsack.